What is going on to you, Sagittarius? So you have the Lovers, the Page of Swords, and you, Sagittarius, have the Chariot. So these three cards right here for you, Sagittarius, speaks to basically, for you, Sagittarius, this speaks to how a lot of you very much so are, hold on one second. This is a very interesting reading because right, and then you have the Queen of Swords. This is all going to make sense. Just bear with me, right? Let me cook. The Lovers, the Page of Swords, and the Chariot speaks to how someone they have this type of grudge with you, where they're coming to you from a perspective of cognitive dissonance, right? The way that they engage with you is coming from a perspective of cognitive dissonance. It's not something that is for real. It's more so something where it's based upon, like, they expect to blame everything all on you, Sagittarius. And the reason why is because these are exes. The Six of Cups. This is an ex. I'm jumping a little bit ahead of myself, a couple of cards, right, to get to this one. But these are exes. These are people that are coming back that blame you for everything, hold a grudge, right, as to why the relationship ended up breaking up, right, why the two of you ended up breaking it off. The Magician and the Ten of Pentacles represents, though, that your life is much better without them. You don't want somebody that's going to be in your life giving you a hard time. That's not something that you particularly want anyway. You, Sagittarius, want to be able to essentially be free. This is what this thing is about. Sagittarius represents the free horse, right? Or Sagittarius represents the horse that has an owner and everything, or a horse trainer, right? An equestrian, but the equestrian essentially understands the horse and is very good to the horse, right? So you're not being mistreated regardless, is the point. Regardless of whether you're free and you're taking care of yourself or somebody's being your caretaker, you're not being disrespected, is the point. Either way it goes, you, Sagittarius, have to have respect. And that's something that this person didn't do. They forgot to respect you. I mean, them holding grudges and blaming you for why the relationship dissolved is whack. That's not really respectable in the first place. That's not respectable on their part, right? They should have more self-respect, and they should have more respect for you than that. And then you have the Magician and the Ten of Cups, right? And the Six of Cups. This is why, as I said, I skipped over a couple of cards, literally. But the thing is that you, Sagittarius, don't want to be around these types of people like I was just talking about. You have way more self-respect in a healthy way than you did hanging out with them. And that was prior to this, obviously, right? Where you didn't have this type of self-respect that you do now. The Judgment and the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands represents, this is about you, Sagittarius, taking your independence, using your power of freedom of association. You don't want to be hanging around somebody that all they can do is essentially, unfortunately, tear you down, talk about how trash you are. You don't want that. You don't want that. So, excuse me. So, you don't want that. You don't want that, because all this person can do is come back and talk trash. Really? And then you're seeing it in the cards, right? You're seeing it before they even enter into the room that they have. They like you, but they need to squabble with you. They need to have some sort of confrontation with you. What type of dysfunction is that? Seriously. Seriously. How does that even happen? Well, of course, we know the answer to that. It happens spiritually. But the point is that this person has this delusion of you were the villain of the story that they're trying so hard to create, and it's just not painting. It's not the painting isn't painting. It's just the creativity isn't flowing because they know it to not be true. It's not true. The two of you may have had something to do with the two of you breaking up. At the worst, the best case scenario is how they're acting now. They probably did it. But at the worst case scenario, right? The two of you had something to do with it. The two of you. But them thinking that they absolve themselves while blaming you, and then on top of that, they coming back. What that says to me, Sagittarius, that says to me that this person is confused. That says to me that this person doesn't know whether or not they're coming or going. And you can't have somebody who you're going to be in a relationship with who's constantly bewildered or confused. You can't have that. The Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands right here represents how, because obviously you need someone that's going to have your back. You got to have someone that's looking out for you, that has your back, you know, especially if you're going to be in a relationship with them. You telling them all types of things about yourself that you're insecure about, that you're working on. They know your insecurities and everything like that. That's a lot of information and power to put in the hands of an enemy, of a person that you hanging out with, person that you spending so much time that you'll never be able to get back with, right? So what I'm saying here is that people got to make their decisions. They got to understand that if they're going to rock with you, it has to be something that's real. It can't be wishy-washy. This is why it is I'm so straightforward. It can't be wishy-washy, because I'm constantly walking down the person who I'm talking to in that sense. I'm applying pressure, sometimes less pressure than other times, but I'm trying to see what type of time the person is truly on. Stop coming to my life and you're not serious about anything. Because there's no point in it. You're just wasting your time doing that. You know, so why would a person decide to do, like I said, they partying out there. But why would a person decide to do that? It's because they like you, but they're dysfunctional. Very dysfunctional. So let's clarify the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands in this reading represents how you, like I said, you're breaking away. You're not taking these people that is now coming back on some Six of Cups type stuff easy. You're not taking them seriously. You're not taking them, not easy, but I mean, like, you're not taking them seriously. You're not taking them legitimately. You think that their credibility is finito. The Knight of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, the Six of Cups. Yet again, if you decide not to say anything to this person is going to stick around for a little while and contact you and see if they can get you on your nerves. See if they can get you, you know what I mean, to say something to them. If you do say something to them, then this person is going to do everything that they possibly can to say whatever it is that they think that you want to hear to get you, Sagittarius, to actually get back together with them. Because just as it is that I said, you are probably the best person that they've ever been with. But at the same time, they're too dysfunctional for them to actually step their game up and stop being dysfunctional people themselves. Because the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Swords represents them coming back is like you're dreading them coming back. You're like, oh my gosh, why is this person coming back? And then the Emperor and the Ten of Wands is about you are having such a great time without them being in your life. But the Six of Cups, But the Emperor represents you being patient to find out exactly what it is that they want. You probably will just ask them what they want. And more often than not, they'll probably just tell you, hey, they want to talk again. So, yeah. Let's clarify the Six of Cups while we're here. So, since it seems to pop up so much, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Judgment is the next card over from the Six of Cups in this main board. Because this, okay, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, because this person sees you as being valuable. Again, you are the best person that they've ever been with. So the Hanged Man, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles is just that their ego, it took a little minute for them to actually come back, because it's the ego of they're too prideful. What do they say, right? How would you receive them? Would you even decide to take them back? These are all the questions that they have, right? That's why it is that they didn't immediately spring into action afterwards. But other than that, that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 100,000 subs. Have 14,800 and change. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Peace.